I'm Annie, and this is my husband Stephen and our 7-month-old daughter Verity.
Annie and I were newlyweds. Annie was pregnant with Verity, and we needed somewhere to start the next chapter of our life, and we found that at Worseyfold. What I liked about the development was the variety of houses, how unique they felt, how each one possessed its own character rather than just having rows and rows of identical houses. Additionally, I liked the space between the houses. It meant that the houses have got their own privacy, their own garden space, front and back.
We didn't initially set out to buy a new build actually, but when we looked at other properties, we kept going back to the same conversation where we would need to gut something or renovate something or add a utility room. It just seemed like a lot of work and a lot of pressure on us. I was quite pregnant at the time, and when we found these homes and everything was exactly how we would have wanted it from the get-go, it was just a signal for us. It just kept calling us back until the decision was made in the end.
And we didn't want to spend time updating a home and renovating a home. Rather, we just spend the time, putting our personal touches to it. And we got that with a brand new home. Additionally, we like the fact that there's the guarantees of buying a new home. Obviously, the guarantees from Bloor and the NHBC. The reason we used Help to Buy was because I don't think honestly we'd have been able to afford the house if we hadn't. What we didn't want to do is buy a house and in 4 or 5 years time feel that it wasn't right for us. We needed somewhere bigger, and therefore we decided to use Help to Buy in order to buy the house that we could see ourselves being in for the rest of our lives, as opposed to buying again further down the line, and Help to Buy enabled us to do that.
The sales advisors were amazing. We had some setbacks with the sale of our previous home. We had a few buyers pull out, and it was really stressful for us because that's a big deal in our life, and they didn't treat us like a number or a plot. They always kept us informed about our timeline, about what we needed to do in order to keep our dream alive. They knew how important it was for us to live here and how much we wanted this to happen, and they basically did hold our hand a bit and help us see it through, and that was amazing. Having lived here for a half a year now, we really enjoy the community itself. There was an Easter egg hunt, we had fireworks on bonfire night. I watched the kids ride up and down the street on their bicycles, and I'm really excited for our child to grow up and feel safe to play out in this neighborhood.
Also helps that my brother bought a property on the same development, which means that we regularly go around and visit each other's houses, and we spend a lot more time on our street and in our home than we did before we moved on to Worseyfold. Our old home was a house, but it didn't feel like a home. Our new home on Worseyfold feels much more homely.
And it was a blank canvas, so we got to move in to a place we knew we were going to make memories, and we knew that we were going to start a family there. Everything in that home we've always owned, and everything in that home we've put a lot of thought into the decoration and the fixtures and things that we chose as well, and it just makes us really happy. It's our home, it's our dream home.
At Bloor Homes, we're passionate and work tirelessly to make buying a new home as easy as possible for everyone. We understand how daunting the whole business can be, and we're here to help. One of the most stressful parts of moving can be selling your existing home. There's nothing more infuriating than finding your perfect new home and then missing out because you haven't sold, or your buyer pulls out, or you're stuck in a chain. We have the answer. Simply sell your old home to us with Bloor Home Exchange. With Bloor Home Exchange, we will be your guaranteed buyer. You don't pay any estate agent fees, you have no lengthy chains to worry about, and your move becomes so much smoother. Here's how it works. First, choose your perfect new Bloor home. Pop along to your chosen development and select the home and the design of your dreams. Next, we'll arrange independent valuations of your current property and make you a fair offer, usually within 48 hours. Remember, you will already be saving on estate agency fees. If you accept our offer, you can leave the rest to us. We'll put you in touch with an independent financial advisor who specialises in buying with Bloor Home Exchange to make sure you're getting the best financial advice. Our independent financial advisors specialise in the new home buying process, so you can be sure you're in safe hands. Your new home is now reserved. We'll take care of selling your old property, dealing with the estate agents and paying all their costs. You can relax and concentrate on planning your move. As soon as your new home is ready, you can move in. Our customers sometimes worry that part exchange means accepting a lower price for their home, but not with Bloor Home Exchange. We'll always make you a fair offer for a fast, guaranteed sale. You have those estate agent fee savings, of course, and with less stress and hassle, your peace of mind could be worth a great deal too. It really is that easy. We'll consider most properties and the whole thing can be wrapped up in as little as a couple of weeks. So you can then relax and wait for your new home to be ready. Don't let selling your old home stand in the way of moving to your perfect new one. Come and talk to us about Bloor Home Exchange today and see what we mean by new, but with added you.
Bloor Homes, we understand how stressful the thought of buying a new home can be. We've all been there. How do you know how much you can afford, how much deposit you need, how best to save, and how to sell your old property? It can be pretty daunting, but with Bloor Homes you can relax. It's one of our most important promises. We'll be with you every step of the way, from that first thought to long after you've moved and settled in. So, how much can you afford? And how much space can you get for your money? You may have heard of a government-backed scheme called Help to Buy. This is one way you might be able to buy a much bigger home than you thought, and most importantly with less deposit than you might otherwise need. Let me show you how it works. Help to Buy is available to all home buyers, not just first-time buyers, on all new Bloor homes in England up to £600,000. There's no earnings limits or eligibility rules. If you can get a mortgage, you can get Help to Buy. The only requirement is that you have to provide a 5% deposit of the price of your new home in the form of savings or proceeds from the sale of your previous property, less than you would normally have to provide. The government will then lend you up to 20% of the price, interest-free for 5 years and only repayable when you sell your home. So that means you have a total of 25% of the price to put down as a deposit, so you only need 75% mortgage. And with a 25% deposit, there's no shortage of mortgage deals out there at the moment, and you can shop around for the best rate and the lower monthly repayments. And that's it, you own 100% of your new Bloor home with just a 75% mortgage. We can answer any questions you may have at any stage. We'll put you in touch with one of our independent financial advisors who specialise in Help to Buy, which will speed things up as much as possible. That's the sort of useful, practical help we're good at here at Bloor Homes. We've got many years' experience between us helping people find and buy their perfect new home and enjoy it for years and years to come. It's what we do. We build new, but with added you. Come and talk to us about how you can buy with just 5% deposit.